your desire, Lord. Let me be where you are, dear Lord. Oh Lord, lead me, I'll follow. Oh Lord, send me, I'll go. Oh Lord, lead me, I'll follow. Oh Lord, send me, I'll go. Walk on my mind, walk on my soul. Walk in me, Lord, take on my heart. Alright, Samuel Ajagbe, and I acted as IBK in the movie Minda. I want to appreciate the producer and God for the opportunity given to me. And one thing that gave me confidence about what God will do with the movie is the song. Yes, the song. So, and please, I want to encourage you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel and like, and also hit the notification button so that when the movie is out, you'll be able to be blessed. I believe God has a message for someone, and it could be you. So please don't miss this opportunity for anything. Thank you. God bless you.
With Funmi Dorcas.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of True Talk with Funmi Dorcas. And I want to say thank you for joining us on the show again today. And from the caption, you would have decoded, or you would have seen the topic that I'll be treating today. It's something that a lot of people are eager to know about, but have different perspective about it. So, and that's what we are going to be talking today. Can I be in a relationship as a student? We are diving into it right now, and we'll be right back.
True Talk with Funmi Dorcas.
Welcome back on the show again. Thank you for staying back. The question is, can I be in a relationship as a student? So I'll be sharing with you 4 requirements that you need to meet before going into a relationship as a student. One of the requirements that you should meet as a campus student or as a student who wants to go into a relationship is checking of motive. What is your motive? A lot of campus students, a lot of university students, a lot of higher institution students, have different, motive for doing things. So what are your motive? You want to go into a relationship as a student? Fine, beautiful. What are your motive? Are you going into a relationship because you want to belong as a student? Because I'm a final year student, and in few months time I'll be out of school. Parents will ask me that, hey, where's the brother, or where is the sister, or where is the guy, or where is the girl? I've heard cases that somebody say, oh, I want to go into a relationship because I need somebody who's going to support me on this, on that. Oh, I want to go into a relationship because 90% of my friends are already in a relationship. Oh, I want to go into a relationship because I am of age and I feel the need of a man in my life. So there are a lot of reasons. Reason why people think that they want to go into a relationship as a student. But I want you to know that your motive or your convictions should be strong enough to be able to carry you through that relationship. Meaning that going to a relationship with a strong conviction. Do you understand what I'm saying? Go into a relationship with a strong conviction that it is beyond. It is not. There are two. Let me just dish out this. There are 2 balls in a man's life that are very important. One can actually fall. It's possible. But the other one should not fall. There are sometimes or situations that warrant that, okay, one ball is falling, but the other must not fall. meaning that there are some things that has to do with the life of a man that they are very important, and they should not, they are non, there are some things that are non-negotiables, and there are some things that you can just deal with. So going into a relationship, your motive must be very, very right. It must be very, very sound. Your conviction must be very, very sound. It must be strong enough for you to be able to go into that relationship. I mean, it must serve as a foundation whereby you can build on. The second requirement in going into a relationship as a student is that, did you have the physical strength to go into a relationship and your academics is not being affected? Did you have the strength? I mean, there is nobody here on earth or in heaven who is giving awards to those people who launch into a relationship in the early part of their lives. There is nobody here on earth. There is nobody. So there is no rush anywhere. And that doesn't mean that we don't have students still in school and they are in relationship, they are in a relationship, or they are even married. I think I have 2 of them in my department who are legally married. So that doesn't mean that it does not work. It does. But what I'm telling you is that, did you have the physical strength to be able to go into a relationship and your academic is not being affected? Did you have the physical strength to actually go into relationship whereby your academic is not being affected? The brilliant student that you are, you can still maintain it even as a student and being in a relationship as well. You studying, your time balancing, you're committed to this person, you can keep up with the relationship, keep calling the person, making sure that the 2 of you are in good terms, communication lines. As you're giving time to your relationship, you're also giving time to your academics and other things that you are doing on campus as well. Did you have the physical strength to manage all of this? The third point, or the third requirement, can you take this brother, or can you take this guy, or can you take this sister, or can you take this girl to your parents and tell them that, oh dad, oh mom, oh my mentor and my discipler, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with? Mind you, when we are talking about relationship, we are talking about relationship that has marriage in view. So I'm not talking about relationship that you just want to, let's just see how it's going. No, that's not the kind of relationship that you would even want to embark on as a student. Even if you are not a student, you will not want to embark on a relationship whereby it does not have an head, it does not have a leg, it does not have where it's going to, it does not have a focus. Can this person meet your pastors, people who you really submit to, people who you really honor and you trust? Can you take this person to them? It shows that you know where you are going to, you know what you're doing, and you did not just make this decision just because because your emotions just because you feel a need to, or just because you feel like, oh, I am of age and all of that. The fourth requirement you need to meet as a student before going into a relationship: do you have the mental strength? What is your sense of judgment like? How did you define what is being wrong, what is not wrong? Your competence. Did you have the mental strength? Okay, do you have the emotional intelligence? How did you attend to things? How did you attend to people? How did you love? How did you show care? How did you feel towards people? There's a place in the Bible, Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, a soft answer turns away wrath, but an harsh answer steers it up. What's your emotional intelligence like? How can you manage situations? How can you manage what's it called right now, how can you manage emotions? How can you not be fine and yet you be able to relate with somebody without being aggressive and all of that? So it actually takes a lot of things to actually enter into a relationship. It is beyond, oh, I feel a need to, oh, I am of age, and oh, I'm in my final year and all of that. We've been deceived in this part of the world where we are in Nigeria, that if you cannot meet your spouse before finishing school, that's the end for you. And through that information, a lot of people have actually entered the wrong relationship and all of that. So there is more to, there are more things to understand before going into a relationship, especially as a student. So I would just want to also add this to one of the requirements, that even in going into a relationship, you need to find yourself. What are your values? What do you believe in? What matters to you most? You need to find yourself, find your purpose, your reason for existence. And there's actually a saying that when the purpose of a thing is not made known, abuse is inevitable. Meaning that even as a girl or a guy, you want to go into a relationship, you've not find yourself. You can be attracted to anybody. Anybody can actually come your way because you've not even defined yourself. But as soon as you define yourself, you'll be able to filter people who will come into you. Meaning that when you find your purpose, when you know the reason of your being existent, when you know the reason why you are living, you will be able to filter those people before taking a step towards maybe praying about it, consulting elders, fathers, and all of that. So I think that's an additional point. So making 5 like that. So there are a lot of requirements that you need to meet up even before going into a relationship, not even as a student alone. So this can also help you. And there are a lot of people that are watching it, they are already in a relationship, they are married, happily married, and all. So I want you to also drop it on the comment section. I want to learn from you, and I'm sure that many of my viewers as well want to learn from you. So please drop it on the comment section. This is an interactive topic. Everybody wants to share their mind and to know the view of other people about this particular topic. So please drop it on the comment section. I want you to do a favor for me. Please, if you've not subscribed, I don't know what you're still waiting for. An evangelist once said, it doesn't bite. For real, the subscription button does not really bite. So you can just give it a thumbs up, click on it, share on your WhatsApp status, your Instagram page, Facebook, so that other people can actually learn from it. And together we can actually, reduce the rates of wrong relationships that are out there. And also like the video, because when you like a video, when a video is being liked, what YouTube tends to do is it recommends the video to other people, because it feels like, oh, this video is is something that people love so much, and it has a way of recommending it to other people, bringing it to their pages and all of that. So please just do me a favor by liking it. It won't take you a second. Just like the video, give your comments. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe, and turn on the notification bells so that you can get notified whenever we drop a new video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for joining us on the show today again, and till we meet next time. Bye bye.